So let's just briefly. So Chianti and Chianti Classico became DOCGs at the same time in 1984, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, but DOCG.
Yeah, DOCG. Before it was DOC and then DOCG. DOCG means that you have to be approved, so you ship samples to the consortium. The consortium do a wine tasting, and during the wine tasting, they approve your wine. And every liter that is approved get the stamp. Every bottle get the same amount. You approve a certain amount of wine, you get a certain amount of stripes to put on a bottle. So this seal is the approval. Is that it means that the wine was approved by a commission. It has to be inside some parameters, but it's a chemical thing, not really important. What it matters is that we taste. I'm a part of the commission. We taste every single bottle, not really true, but batch that goes in a bottle.
Yeah, you would have to have like a Corvan to taste every single bottle, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
To tap a little bit out.
Yeah, and it's blind. Obviously, it's blind tasting. You don't know the winery. You don't have nothing. It's blind taste.
So we are going to move on in just one moment to our Reserva, which we're going to talk about.
Yes.
Our double Reserva, which
double
you mentioned.
Reserva, correct.
But really quickly, let's talk about grape varieties. We've talked about Sangiovese, but you also have some other grape varieties, as does basically everyone in Chianti. So if you could touch on that just briefly.
Absolutely.
In a momentito.
So, for us, Chianti Classico is always a blend. Before, in the 80s, it was blended, and before the 80s, it was blended with white varietals. Nowadays, you're not allowed to use white varietals like Trebbiano and Malvasia. That you still can use a little bit in a Chianti, but in a Classico, you have to blend, if you want, with Merlot and Cabernet. So for us, for Ruffino, established in 1877, started with the double reserve in 1927, the Classico was always a blend. Now we are blending with Merlot, a little bit of Cabernet. And we'll see the last appellation. We have a little bit of Colorino. Colorino is not varietal. So Sangiovese is 80%. Is a wine driven by the Sangiovese with this kind of spicy character, fruity, and it aged well, has a nice acidity. And then we have Merlot, a little bit of Cabernet, and Colorino. But you will, immediately when you pour the wine and you see the color.
Yeah.
It's like Barolo.
So
it's
pale.
It's like not violet. Violet. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You don't see it as like dark. It's like always light in color because it's Sangiovese. It's like Brunello 100% Sangiovese. The Chianti Classico has always this color. And Aziano, the wine that we have tasted and we have in a glass, is not aged in oak. It's aged only in stainless steel. Reserve will be aged, and the next appellation, the top of the pyramid, will be aged. They are aged in big oak cask. We believe in big oak cask. I mean, it's like being here. We have this wall. Look at these bricks. They are fantastic. It's the story. It's the story of the building. Our story is big oak cask. They are fantastic. Old traditional aging method. So we believe in that. We believe in the tradition. We don't want to change. We have customers that are like loyal to us because of the tradition.